Can an LED light bulb be used to replace a halogen light bulb on a fancy vent hood? Today we're going to find out. Hi, and welcome to Uncle Scott's Kitchen. Today I'm going to put my college degree to work and find out if I can take the halogen light bulbs out of this Ilve range hood and replace them with LED light bulbs and see if they work just as well. Now this is an Ilve Majestic 48-inch dual fuel range with backsplash and hood. Very expensive, it works very well, I love it, I've been very happy with it. But I've noticed that the light bulbs underneath the hood are burning out very quickly. I've been using these 20 watt, 12 volt, 2700K halogen bulbs. And the first batch I got worked really well. They lasted quite a while. But since then I've had to replace the bulbs about once a month. For some reason they're just burning out really quickly and I can't figure out why. The halogen bulbs, they look nice. They put out a nice warm yellow light, but they get very hot. I'm afraid they use a lot of energy and I'm starting to have a little bit of reliability problems with the bulbs. So I got online, went on Amazon and looked for replacements. And lo and behold, I found that you can replace these bulbs with an LED bulb. So I ordered some of those off of Amazon. And today we're going to swap out the halogen bulbs for the new LED bulbs and see if they work, and if they do, how well they work. Let's get started. Okay, a couple of quick notes about changing bulbs like this. The bulbs are behind a glass screen, which is held into place by a thin metal ring. What you want to do is get a flat-bladed screwdriver and pry that metal ring out, being careful to not let the glass bulb cover drop and break. These are the old bulbs, 20 watt, 12 volt, G4 halogen. You'll notice they have the little 2-pin connectors. Now let's take a look at the LED replacements. Made in China, of course. I bought them in a 4-pack and the vent hood has 4 receptacles, so I'm just going to go ahead and change them all out. There are no instructions, there's no packaging. It's about as sparse as you could possibly be. And there it is. Okay, so there's the LED replacement light. You notice it does have the 2 metal prong connectors, just like the old bulbs. It's a little bit wider, but because these are round hockey puck lights, I think it'll fit in there okay. We'll find out here in just a second. And it's fairly thin. And that should be about the right size to allow that glass plate cover to go back on and be secured by the metal ring. It should work just fine. Okay, so I'm going to lay out a towel just in case I were to drop one of the bulb covers or one of the bulbs after I pry out that little metal ring. Now I've got my glasses. These are readers. You can wear safety glasses, but because we're going to be working with glass up underneath here over our head right by our eyes, you don't want to be the one dude who loses an eye while changing the light bulb. So wear safety glasses. And I got my little thin screwdriver to pry out the metal rings. Let's change some bulbs. Carefully pry the metal ring out. Don't drop the cover. Wiggle out the old bulb. Now I found that a flashlight and a good working vocabulary of curse words are also quite helpful. There we go. All right, keep your fingers crossed. Woo! Okay, I've been using these bulbs for a little over a week now, and so far I really like them, so I'm going to give them a thumbs up. Now, I haven't been able to use them for months and months, so I can't give a true long-term verdict on these bulbs just yet. But over time, depending on when you watch this video, I will update the comments section below the video and let you know how these things do over time. Now on the upside, the things I like about them. One, they give out a very nice, warm, bright yellow light. They seem to be a little bit brighter than the halogen bulbs that I replaced. Also, the halogen bulbs ran very hot. They were very hot to the touch. If I put my hand underneath the hood and touched the glass bulb cover, it was very, very hot to the touch. These bulbs run a little bit cooler. They're still warm, but not nearly as hot as the halogen bulbs were. Now on the downside, the only slight problem I've noticed is that every now and then I seem to get a little bit of flicker with these bulbs. It's kind of a common problem with LED bulbs. Occasionally you can see some flicker, but all in all it's not that bad and it's not constant. It's just a little bit of flicker every now and then, and I can live with that. Also, I was a little bit worried about swapping a halogen bulb for an LED bulb on a fancy range hood like this, because these things are expensive and they're fancy and repairs cost a lot of money, and I didn't want to screw anything up. But I'm happy to say that they haven't caused any problems. For me, I think it was definitely worthwhile to take those halogen bulbs out and replace them with cooler running bright LED lights. Now, if you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful, I'd like to ask you to please subscribe to the channel. Make sure your notifications are on so that you're notified when we release new videos. Also, check us out on the web at UncleScott'sKitchen.com, or if you can't find us on YouTube, just type Uncle Scott's Kitchen in the YouTube search bar and it gets you right to the channel. Thanks for watching.